What is poppin', everybody? My name is Justin Woodward, co-founder of The Mix, the Media Indie Exchange. And if you don't know about us, we make things happen for indie game developers. I'm a game developer myself. We've been doing this for over 15 years. The Mix has been around for 11 years. We've done showcases all over the world, events, all seasons, and it's getting scorching this summer with more stuff. This is the remix, where we're gonna share some new content, new trailers, new demos, and things from the developers that we work with this summer. In lieu of the LA event that we were working on, we had a great Guerrilla Collective early this summer. We had Dames for Games, Guerrilla Collective Presents, and also the publisher spotlights, and we're going to give you more of that funk, more of that hype. So without further ado, oh wait, we have sponsors. Yes, we have sponsors. They're right here. They're amazing, of course. We couldn't do it without you guys, but we just want to hop right into it. Here are some awesome trailers and new videos from great developers that you guys love. Let's go.
In the vast expanse of distant galaxies, the very fabric of reality trembles as an unstoppable warlord leads an armada to seek out the Hyperion cores. Imbued with unimaginable power, they hold the key to either salvation or annihilation. Plunge the universe into eternal darkness, or bring it back from the brink. Wish list now.
Hello, I'm Bastien, game director at Babel Bakery, the developers of Sclash. We're a 3-people studio based in Lyon, from France. Sclash is a tense 2D plug-and-play samurai dueling game where battles are won with a single swing of the blade. Sclash has been vowed for short, accessible, tense duels. You can enjoy 1 vs 1 battles locally and in online multiplayer with a rollback netcode. If you prefer to go on your own journey, we have a story mode fully voiced in English. No combos required, all you have to do is to hit with the right timing. Be ready to play one of the 5 legendary samurais on various stages and collect a lot of weapons and masks. Sclash is a fast-paced versus fighting experience where you have to manage well your stamina, breathe, and take your time to land a deadly hit. Now we'll let you enjoy one full match of Sclash in 3 points. Thank you very much for watching.
Those games were so sick, so dope. Make sure to check out our Steam event page. Wishlist the games that are available, play the demos, follow them on Twitter, follow them on Threads now, Instagram, all of those things. They definitely appreciate it. I mean, just on the social media tip, on the marketing tip, that's what we're here for. But these devs are hustling. So show them love and share these games to your mama, to your fam, all of that jazz. Let's get into some really awesome new titles that are coming out soon. Let's rock it.
Hi, this is Alex Lotz, and I am the producer at Ziggurat Interactive for Slave Zero X. Slave Zero X is a direct prequel to a game from 1999 which released on Dreamcast and PC called Slave Zero. The original Slave Zero is a 3D third-person shooter, while Slave Zero X is a 2.5D brawler and beat-em-up, which also takes inspiration from character action games like Devil May Cry, as well as 2D fighting games, in particular anime fighting games like the Guilty Gear series. Slave Zero X focuses on fast, fluid, and expressive combat, but it also places a heavy emphasis on story and world building. The development team at Poppyworks have done an amazing job of expanding the world and fiction of the original Slave Zero, while also bringing the megacity to life with rendering techniques that are reminiscent of Dreamcast and older PCs. If you're interested to try the game, there's a demo available now on Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, and on PC through Steam. Be sure to follow and wishlist the game on your platform of choice for all the latest updates, and we'll see you in the megacity.
Sovkhan and his calamities. They're all going to pay.
You can still turn back, Sho. The calamities are not yet involved.
I'm not coming back until it's finished.
Persistent little devil. Come and take it!
I know that heaven is what you seek. Everything you've been told is a lie, Uriel.
It's him.
Sovkhan, show yourself!
I could not kill suffering, so I would cast aside that fatal weakness to become something more.
Scott's Mystical Head.
Hey there, Shane here. I'm one of the developers on the upcoming new style tactics RPG, Demon School. You get to play as a demon hunter Faye, as she tackles college, friendship, and the unholy horrors crawling straight out of the demon world. Thankfully, she's got misfits and strategy on her side. Fight demons, solve mysteries, and find out the truth about what's happening on the island. Hell is in session.
This is Ralph Barbagallo from Flarb, and I'm showing a little Xeno Tilt footage here for the Remix Online Showcase. As you can see here, the game is pretty far along. We're prepping for our early access release. You know, it's a solid early access release. You're gonna get yourself a nice experience here. And you can see from the footage, this game is hot, okay? If you like the first Demon's Tilt, you're gonna love this one. If you never played the first Demon's Tilt, you should go play that. And then wishlist this. Buy this when it comes out, because this game is hot, okay? It's gonna be a hot summer. This game is coming out this summer. You better get your ice cream. You better get your lemonade, your iced tea, okay? Because you're gonna need to cool off, because this game is hot, maybe too hot, all right? Xeno Tilt, coming this summer. Wishlist it now. It's coming out very soon. It's coming out this summer. Hostile pinball action, okay? Summer, it's gonna be hot. Hot!
Chris from the 30XX team here with a 30XX Early Access recap. We've been in Early Access with the game for about 2.5 years now, and in that time we have overhauled, revamped, and improved almost every single system the game has going for it, so we thought we'd take a moment today to talk about some of that as we're approaching 1.0 here on August 9th on Steam and Nintendo Switch. First off, we've increased the number of level themes in the game from 6 to 10. That means there's a whopping 66 or 67% additional new unique kinds of levels that you're going to play through as you play, including Dustria, an industrial action with crushing crushers, speedy conveyor belts, and exploding barrels that you can use to destroy enemies or possibly destroy yourself, and Water Grab with topsy-turvy, gravity-flipping, dangerous water zones, and all sorts of new hostile creatures in it. We've wildly expanded the pool of cool weapons and powers available to players in each run. We've tripled the number of buster mods that Nina can find, bringing her to a total of 21. Ace has twice as many weapons to find, and exciting weapon augs you might find that modify each of his weapons in unique ways. Both characters can also now find power augs, special upgrades that boost powers you get from bosses. Add on 2 extra core sets, 40 dangerous prototype augs, over a dozen friendly repro buddies, and a tripled pool of regular augs to find. And it's easy to see that 30XX player power variance has come a long, long way since Early Access came out. We've overhauled the game's meta progression and optional difficulty systems, offering players a smoother, more rewarding progression curve as they sink their teeth into 30XX. After beating the game once, players can now fine-tune 30XX's challenge with a granular entropy system, letting you turn up the heat where it feels best for you. If you can beat the game with these conditions active, you might even discover a few more unlocks waiting to be found. We've expanded the power of 30XX's maker tools, giving players a robust toolkit to make whatever kinds of levels they want, using whatever level mechanics and enemy types they see fit, even from across level types. We've built up community mode in the game, giving players awesome, easy ways to find their favorite kinds of levels to get wrecked by. All of this barely scratches the surface of how far 30XX has come in the 2.5 years we've been in Early Access. We've added new characters you'll find during runs that encourage you to take stupid risks. We've added leaderboard challenges, boss rush, and seed racer modes. We've added new visibility options in case you'd like everything to stand out just a little more. New assist mode options that let you fine-tune the game's difficulty and clock speed if you'd like a less bumpy ride, or more bumpy ride, and so much more. I'd like to take just a second to thank our Early Access community for helping us shape the game 30XX has become. It's been a long journey, and we're still really excited to have 1.0 in your hands on August 9th on PC and Switch, and we're super excited to share with you guys what's coming next. Thanks again for watching.
I hope you love those remixes. It's the mix, baby. I mean, just such great games. Follow us, actually. Follow us on Twitter, on Threads, on Instagram, on YouTube, on the Twitches, you know. I mean, join us in our journey to rock out with these awesome devs. We got a new showcase that is coming up, our fall showcase, The Mix Next. Awesomely illustrated by Thunder Rocket. Also, you know, shout out to Timmy and Abe and everybody who's working on this stuff, all the production. You guys are awesome. But our showcase at PAX in Seattle will be September 1st. Our showcase, our live stream will be on August 31st. So make sure to check that out. Brand new games, and you're gonna love it. Make sure to check that out. And again, wish list the games. The devs love it. You'll love it. Play the demos. We appreciate you. Let's keep going and get into the next set of games.
Damn it, my head. I can't remember anything. Damn it. What am I doing here? Ah, shit. I must have left the engine running all night. Great. Guess I'm on foot the rest of the way into town. Out here in the sticks, I mean, it seems like no one ever really cared what was really happening here in Milton.
Hi everybody, I'm Thomasala. I am the solo dev behind Bulwark, Falconeer Chronicles, and it's a game in which you build these sprawling settlements across an open world. Here's the map. And expand your empire and build it out, as you can see here. You can fly around, there's a resource system, but today I actually want to show you just how you build and how you build these settlements. So to do that, you go to the ground mode, and as you can see, I do lots of orbiting with the camera. Some of these controls are not inspired by existing games, but rather by, cool 3D animation software like Blender, where you often orbit around an object and focus on different objects or different parts of the object while orbiting, and then you build out what you want to do. So that is a little bit different from other building games, so let me show you how that works in practice. So there's this cursor or this build line, and it's tethered to your cursor, as you can see. And I can move it about the screen, And whenever there's a circle at the end, I can build a new tower. And I can literally go across the landscape. And this system is fantastic because you can go up and down, and it really doesn't matter. You don't have to think about the verticality, it just works. And as you can see, the system adapts. Where there's water, it might make bridges. Where it needs to go up, it needs to go up. And the resources keep flowing, as it were. Let's connect everything up a little bit. Once you have that, you can also add these square pieces. And this game isn't about being precise or, picking things from a menu. There is no menu. It's a minimalist interface. The squares indicate something is a foundation, and the height and its position is determined by the landscape. So you have tall ones and short ones. And that's how you build out your little settlements, and people move in automatically. Your inhabitants, when they are, in the position to travel there, will build houses. In this game, we're playing as the Mancer, but there's multiple factions and politics at work, etc., etc. But it's really about painting the landscape. And like I showed you before, there's resources. One of those resources is stone. If a tower has access to stone, it can be upgraded. We select another one, and you will see that the architecture is now stone architecture, which looks a little nicer. Also, our foundations have a few more options. Now we have the triangle, these circular pieces, if I can get one. Which one you get is again determined by the landscape and what's possible. You can't build in the deep water, so you're gonna sometimes have to stack things and just see what happens and how your settlement evolves and is grown rather than, built. So we can design all the way up here. Let's update this to stone. And you're happily chugging away, building up your settlement, and people move in. And there's one more level we can do, upgrade to metal. And create command towers. You can see a few in the picture in the background here. And these are multi-storied towers. So they are really tall, if you want them to be tall. And then they have these things called balconies. So I can rotate around the camera and again orbit the camera. It's really about designing each tower and giving it the shape you want. Or within the confines of the system, adding new walls. And when you build command towers, let's build a really long wall, they also build gun defenses. Because when you go flying about or meeting people or, accepting in pirates or any of the other factions, you might meet people who dislike you or attack you, and you'll need to defend your settlements. The cool thing is, again, that once you have a nice command tower, you can sort of install the people you meet, in this case an industrial commander, and they change this tower to be their headquarters and either provide a buff or units that support your surveyor airship, as it were. So that's a way how your city and each tower can be different, has a different function, and a different shape in the world, and that's how you create these sprawling landscapes with your own settlements, grown organically in Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles. There's an evolving demo, that means sort of like an early access demo, available right now on Steam. So go check it out.
Hi, I'm Ed from Secret Mode, and today we're going to teach you more about the stars of Loddlenaut, the Loddles. Loddles are friendly axolotl-like aquatic creatures that you can find all throughout Loddlenaut. While you're busy cleaning up pollution and trash from areas, like here in Ripple Reef, you'll stumble across a Loddle who's covered in gunk. But we can't clean them ourselves without hurting them. We have to lead them through a deployable recharge ring, which will wash all the goop off them. See? They're much happier now. While you're cleaning some of the coral, fruit will spawn, which you can collect and feed to your Loddles. This little guy seems to really like the orange coral pears we collected earlier. You'll be able to find all sorts of different fruit throughout the different areas in Loddlenaut. Once you've fed the Loddles enough, they'll enter a cocoon. When they eventually emerge from the cocoon, you'll see that they've evolved, and their appearance has changed depending on what you've fed them. This one got bigger and grew more tendrils. When evolved Loddles swim around for a bit, they'll eventually lay an egg. After a bit of time has passed, the Loddle eggs will begin to hatch. You can tell how close an egg is to hatching by communicating with it. The louder the response, the closer it is to hatching. Once it hatches, you now have a brand new baby Loddle to name and feed. We're going to randomize this Loddle's name and call him Gummy. See you later, Gummy. Once you've hatched and evolved a bunch of different Loddles and cleaned an entire area, you can see them swim around, happy and thriving. And that is the most important part of your job in Loddlenaut. Loddles need to be looked after, and we can't wait to see how you evolve your Loddles in Loddlenaut. Wishlist it now on Steam and play the demo today.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm one of the developers of Grifford Academy, a heartwarming coming-of-age RPG. Follow the journey of three friends, Erica, Viva, and Cap, as they fall into the book world of Caldria. Erica is on a quest at the moment to try and clear the forest of some pesky Paradosa. Let's take a look at how combat works. When a character's initiative bar is full, it's their turn. In a combat, you will encounter different types of enemy. The center Paradosa is a defender. It has lots of defense and is currently taunting. The small red-brown Paradosa is a striker. It has high damage, but only average defense. The dark Paradosa is a lurker. It has above average defense and damage, and currently has damage up status. When Erica uses a basic attack on the defender, that ticks down its taunt effect. Now it's Viva's turn to do the same, and her ability comes with a slight heal boost. The taunt is knocked down, so I can switch target. And Cap can knock down one of the striker's evades. The striker responds with Web Storm, which slows and damages all of our team. The defender is protected, the lurker is hidden, so I'll go for the striker. And that will bring its defense down. Let's have a look. Yep, the striker's defense is now 50%. Viva can hit the striker. Ooh, that's pretty effective. The defender taunted again though, so I can no longer select the striker. I'm going to throw Confused on the defender. I can finish the striker really quickly, and with that out of the way, I'm not going to get web stormed again. Viva's mass evade is up, and that's a lifesaver. Now we all have 2 counts of evade, which drops either when we're attacked or at the beginning of our turn. Let's focus on getting this guy out of the picture. Now we just knock down the defender. His defense is down, and we finish him off. We took a bit of a beating, but we made it. Thank you for watching. There will be more to come, so do follow and wishlist us next.
pirates, the Golden Age in the Caribbean Sea.
Pirate sets are so cool.
With pirates, it's been easier because I like pirates. So I have a lot of baggage in my head already.
From the beginning, we wanted toy tactics to allow you to win battles with the main armies that dominated world history. And of course, the dreaded pirates could not be missing.
The pirates have cannons and guns and they have voodoo.
It's the first time there's 5 weapons in the game. We wanted to make an army that was from elsewhere in the world.
Here we have the cavalry that has cocktail molotovs.
Digamos, es que la caballería por lo menos sí que tuviera por un lado un toque gracioso y distinto.
We have the idea of including a feminine character. This is a very good vision because many of the strategy games tend to be very masculine.
By adding this army, where you can defeat your enemies with mystical spells tied to the depths of voodoo magic, we can guarantee new adventures and fun.
Brave enough to enter, come join our game of ghouls. Once you step inside Lord Thaddeus Hyde, we'll recant to you the rules. Use your spectral flashlight to seek the ghost with ease. Then blast them with your spectral beam to absorb their energy. When you power up your flashlight, you'll see arrows on the ground. Keep them in view, for they point to where keepsakes can be found. Hides, haunt, and seek, not for the faint or meek. Ghouls and ghosts will start to shriek at hides, haunt, and seek. The spirits of the manor hide your keepsakes all around. The more skillfully you hide them, the less likely they'll be found. With your powers of possession, move furniture and more. The guest tonight will get a fright and run right out the door. Ghouls and ghosts will start to shriek at hides, haunt, and seek.
Up next, we're going to get into some more action-oriented, retro, neo-retro, might I add, games that are going to be coming out real soon. Wishlist these games, share the games, check them out on our Steam event page, show the devs love, follow them on Twitter, do the damn thing, go to PAX, hang out with the devs, give them a hug. Here we go.
blink of an eye, everything was forever changed. Yet, mankind persevered, harnessing newfound powers. They survived, and they thrived. The sky was no longer a limit.
Space was my second home. My work that mattered. I was the hero. For my nation. For my family. That mission was different. Everything I loved was gone. They took it from me. I had to fight. To defend the galaxy. From the others. My name is Sam Walker, and I want my life back.
Thank you so much. This is the end of the summer remix. Such great stuff. I want you to show the devs some love by going to their Twitter pages, their thread pages, their Blue Sky pages, all of that stuff. Follow these guys. You know what I mean? Show them some love. They will show you love back. Also, wishlist the games on Steam. I mean, put a star on them on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, wherever you can find these games. Show them love. Want to shout out to all of our sponsors. You know, without them, it would not be possible. They are amazing. I mean, it's right here. They're here in all their glory. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to be doing some really creative stuff this fall and also throughout the year. More live streams, more personal content, actually. Not as much of these talking head trailer situations. And we want to hear from you. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to see in these indie showcases? I mean, we got, plethora of devs to, grab bag from, to connect with, to do interviews from. We want to hear what you guys want. So let us know. Let me know. Icy J Man, hit us up on the mix. Hit up B-Boy Buttons. He's jumping in, our beloved mascot. And we love you guys. We will see you soon. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Indie Exchange. Everywhere else at Media Indie Exchange. One love. You guys are amazing. Peace.